Hi there. Welcome to this easy leg stretch yoga class. This is a class anyone can do. It's for all levels, and it's perfect for people who sit a lot or stand a lot, or maybe you go to the gym and strength train and you want some more flexibility and mobility, or you just want more space in your legs to feel free and open and flexible. I got you. My name is Kate, and I'm excited to go through this class with you. Let's go ahead and get started on our knees. So before we start any movement, just go ahead and take a moment of stillness. Maybe you close down the eyes, take 3 big inhales. See with each exhale if you can soften your body. Soften your hips, your abdomen, your shoulders. Beautiful. And then maybe blink your eyes open. And start to stretch the top of your foot and your shin by lifting one knee and then the other. And hands can be on the ground here. Each stretch in this class, each pose will be about 30 seconds long. Two more each side. Last one. And then plant your hands on the mat in about mid-shin and lift up both knees. Just feel the top of the foot stretching, navel in towards the core, nice easy face. And relax it down, walk the hands out, tuck the toes, and send the hips up into your downward facing dog. You can keep your knees bent here, but we'll walk it out. Take big, slow steps. More important than a leg being straight or the heel touching the floor is the line from your wrist to your tailbone being nice and long through the spine. So press through your hands, press through your fingers, and breathe. See if you can lift your tailbone a little bit higher. Then slowly step your left foot forward in between both hands. And find your deep, low lunge. Untuck the back toe. Back knee meets the floor. Both hip points are facing forward. Let the hips be heavy. Option to inhale both arms overhead and look up. Exhale both hands down to the mat and send your hips back in space, straightening through this left leg. Find your half Hanuman, half splits. Flexing the toes back at the feet will intensify. Try to keep both hips square, so hips facing forward to the short edge of the mat. Breathe. Rebend through your front leg. Heel toe it off to the side. And we'll find lizard pose. Come onto your hands or your forearms. Getting deep into the side of the hip, the glutes, even the piriformis. Keep full breaths here in a nice neutral face. We'll find some movement. So come back onto your hands if you're not. Tuck the back toe and straighten both legs, finding this wide pyramid pose. We'll move through these rounds from lizard to pyramid pose. So on your inhale, rebend into a deep lunge. And exhale, straighten both legs, fold. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten and fold. 2 more times. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten and fold. Last time, inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten and fold. Maybe you shorten your stance this time. Back foot is at a 45 degree. Heel reaching towards the ground. Full breaths. And rebend your front leg. Heel toe your left foot to the right side of the mat, finding your pigeon pose. Glance behind your right shoulder. Make sure your leg is coming right out behind you. Has a tendency to splay off towards the right. Stay upright for a few breaths. Then fold forward, finding humble pigeon. Walk your hands back toward your body. Tuck the back toe and lift your hips into downward facing dog. Pedal it out a few times here. Feeling the different sides. Maybe feeling a little more open on your left than you are on your right. But we'll even it out right now. Go ahead and step your right foot softly in between both hands. The back knee meets the mat. Untuck the back toe and find your low lunge. Sink your hips deep. You can reach your hands towards the sky on an inhale. And exhale, both hands down. Send the hips back in space as you straighten through the right leg. Half Hanuman, half splits. Find your depth and breathe. I like to find a little motion in this one, a little sway of the hips. That's always good if you're feeling a little tight in a pose, is to waggle around inside of it. Just exploring more space, creating more space. Then rebend into your right foot. Heel toe that off towards the side of the mat and find your lizard pose on hands or forearms. Nice, easy face here. Big, full breaths. And come up to your hands. Tuck the back toe and straighten both legs, folding into your pyramid pose. Bend your leg, rebend into your low lunge, straighten into your pyramid. Inhale, rebend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, rebend. Exhale, straighten and fold. One more time and we'll hold it. Inhale, rebend. Exhale, straighten and fold. An option to shorten your stance here. Back foot at a 45-degree. Try to rotate that heel down. Breathe. Rebend the front leg. Heel toe the right foot off to the left side of the mat, coming into pigeon. Stay upright. Glance over your left shoulder. Check that your leg is straight back. And we'll stay upright for just 2 breaths. Relax the shoulders down the back. Let gravity assist you here. And then fold forward into your humble pigeon. Start to walk the hands back towards the body. Tuck the back toe and lift the hips into downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward and pivot into your wide-legged forward fold. Keep energy at the pinky side of your toes so it prevents you from slipping. And then find your depth, maybe holding on to your big toes or your arches to pull you a little bit deeper. Inhale to a half lift. Take the heels in, toes out, and we'll find our goddess squat. So heels in, toes out, sink low, and we'll press into one knee. Bring our shoulder towards the other. And switch it out, nice and slow. Switch. 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 We'll do 2 more on each side. Switch. Last one. And switch. Beautiful. Now we'll step up to the top of our mat. Hinge forward and find your forward fold. You can walk out your legs. Let's see if you can use your core to bring you a little deeper. And take the feet as wide as the mat, heels in, toes out, sink the hips low, into your yogi squat. If you're feeling stiff here, find some motion. Find a tall spine. Sink in. Beautiful. Find an easy seat on your mat, facing a long edge of your mat. Left leg out long, right foot towards your inner thigh. Turn your chest towards your left leg and fold over. Stretching the back of the leg now. Option to flex the foot and bring this stretch through your calf and the bottom of your foot. Big full breaths here. Then come up, switch out the legs. Right leg out long. Turn your chest towards your legs. Inhale to a really long spine. And then fold forward to any degree. Flexing the foot will intensify. Slowly come up. We'll take a straddle pose. So bring both legs out long, as wide as you can comfortably. Find a little walk out of your hips, and then lean forward to any degree. It helps here to have your knees engaged. Imagine bringing your knee closer to your hip bones and engaging your quads. That's going to help you go a little deeper. Well done. Come up slowly, and then find a cross leg towards the middle of your mat. Keep your right leg on top or in front. Then fold forward, arms overhead. Reaching your hips back towards the ground and resting your head towards the top of your mat. Slowly come up. Switch the legs, so if your right leg was in front, keep your left leg in front or your left leg on top now. Inhale to that really long spine, and then exhale, fold it forward to any degree. This is getting into the outside of the hips, the glutes. And walk your hands back towards your body. Take an easy seat, however that looks like to you. Let's take 2 final breaths in stillness, just appreciating the practice and appreciating the mobility in our body. Namaste, my friends. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you want to feel an upper body stretch with a quick little class, then I've dropped some of those classes in the description below. That way you can have a nice full body stretch. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on the mat soon.